earlier. I've got all the lights off in the garage. Well, there's one main light. I call it Lisa's light because Lisa, the cat, stays down here. And earlier, I was down here and we just got done watching the Beach Boys special. All of us were watching that. And I went down to the garage for just a few moments, fed the cat, let her eat some food, and went back in the house. We watched the rest of that special. So right after I went back down here, and it was about 10 o'clock. I don't know, it was around that time, and I opened the door and looked at Lisa, and she was on top of the freezer over there, just right on top of the freezer that I have down here in the garage, and that's a little entertainment system I have set up over here. Little old, it's an old computer monitor, and I thought I'd make use of it by plugging the TiVo stream up to it. But Lisa was on top of the freezer, and I suddenly heard something moving around over there at the garage door. And so I was like, what is that? I thought, oh no, that's another possum or a dog getting into our garbage again, because the dog had just gotten into our garbage just yesterday, got into the garbage, made a big mess, and I had to pick it all up. And suddenly it started banging on the garage door, making all kinds of rackets. And I had noticed earlier that night that there was a lot of howling all in the woods, and there was scream sounds, everything all around the woods. So later, that's what. Hey, what's up, Zach? How's it going? How are you doing? Great to see you here. But yeah, there was all kinds of activity tonight. Paranormal, supernatural, you name it. But I was just sitting here in the garage. I'm keeping the lights off right now. Keeping the light off down here. All but that monitor that's down here that I use as a TV that I just set up a few months back. But yeah, I was sitting down here, and all of a sudden I heard these sounds on the outside of the garage door, and it started hitting on the garage door, and I thought it was a dog again, or a possum, or some other nuisance getting into the garbage. So I went, and I made a loud howling sound myself and started hitting on the metal, hitting on the ramps that I have in here that I use for the that we always use to load the other lawnmower up on the back of the truck. There's no way you can load a zero turn up on the back of a truck, but we got to get the truck. We got to get the truck, the new motor put in the truck and all that. And they said it's going to cost. I don't want to talk about that for the video, but this is about paranormal, supernatural. It's going to be outrageous. I've taken a loan to do that, but hey, I just got back from the movies. You just got back from the movies? That's cool. Hope you enjoyed your time. Hope you enjoyed your night. But yeah, like I was saying, right outside the garage door, and I started making noise and banging on the metal in here and these pots and pans. I started making noise, thinking it was just like a varmint or vermin, whatever you want to call it, possum or a dog. And Lisa was alerting me that something's definitely out there, and I could hear it. And I heard him out. I heard whatever it was outside the window, and I thought, man, that there's something big out there. Well, it started hitting the garage door. Excuse me. It started hitting the garage door, and I was like, huh, this is definitely Sasquatch type of activity. So I start to get up and out of the garage, start hitting on things again, trying to run whatever it was off, but didn't work. So I go out the door and I turn the light on my phone on. I didn't have this bright flashlight like I've got right now. I wasn't really thinking. Honestly, I thought it still might have been something else, not that. But I then heard these sticks break, and I heard that like they were talking. Sounds insane. I know to some people out there. Some people might tune in and go, okay, this guy's crazy, but I've witnessed it. And several of my subscribers have witnessed it, so they know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, I've dealt with that type of thing for a long time. And I heard it take off running, the dog didn't even want to bother like dealing with it. And I heard them making all types of sounds in the woods, and I went back and got a flashlight, one of those, the bright red spotlight that you can shine over the distance. Like this right here, you can just shine it. It goes like, through the window and things like that, but I don't want to be too... Yeah, anyway. I don't want to be too obvious. I'm sitting here waiting for any paranormal activity. Just kind of doing a paranormal stream. I know there's been a lot of reality shifting going on lately too. A lot of that. But yeah, I hope your movie was great, Zach. I hope you enjoyed your night. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. And uh-oh. I bet I'm going to have to reconnect. Nope, I thought it was going to disconnect me. But I do hope everyone had a wonderful Easter. And yeah, that's what happened. It was just... I'll probably upload a video where I talk a little bit about it, but what happened, the sounds and things. Man, that was really very loud. And it's almost like these things, they definitely go through portals because they're there, and then they're way off in the woods somewhere else the next moment. And yeah, I've got to clear up some storage out of the phone. Got to clear up some storage, but I will I'll be back later. My daddy's got a doctor's appointment Monday morning for his legs. They've been driving him crazy. He has diabetes, so that does affect that. But he's got a doctor's appointment in the morning, so that there is that, and he'll be seeing the doctor at about 8 o'clock in the morning is the appointment. So that's the appointment. So let's hope all goes well for that. But I'm just kind of watching right now, seeing if I notice anything. I used to be able to turn the light on. I don't know why you can't. Used to be able to turn the flash on, but I can't seem to get it to do that now. Alright, anyway. Much love, everyone. If I hear any more paranormal activity or supernatural activity, I will let you know. And I will keep documenting.